Hello everybody, it's 8:33 p.m. Eastern Time, November 27th, 2017. My name is John Disque and this is the Crypto Update. Alright, we're just going to wait for this page to load. We're going to zoom out and we're going to get started. I apologize for last night's crypto update. I know the sound was terrible. I was messing with a new condenser mic and I have to convert the signal into phantom power, so without getting too technical, I'm waiting on a little soundboard gizmo to convert it to a 48 volt signal, and then I will go back to screen recording and you'll be able to hear me. 70% of the market is in the green and 30% is in the red. Crypto top volume is Bitcoin #1 as always. Bitcoin's up about 1% from this time yesterday, so while the market has been volatile, big crash this morning, it bounced back and a semi-little crash this afternoon, but it bounced back again and it's currently adjusting. Ethereum is second in volume and about even from this time yesterday. Also volatile. Bitcoin Cash comes in third and is down 7.45%. So Bitcoin Crash continues to lose value every day, and it was all downhill. Litecoin comes in fourth, and Litecoin is up 4.06% and sitting at $90.43. We're going to have to go back and check the record on Litecoin. I think it's right around $100, but I'm not positive. Ethereum Classic is in fifth in volume and way up. It's had a great day, and this is fifth from, I believe they were in 10th place yesterday. Up almost 18% and having a fabulous month, up 135.83% on the month. You go Ethereum Classic. They still believe this coin is undervalued. It was a forked coin from Ethereum, and they figured the name Ethereum Classic would get more traffic and buys than something else like Ethereum Wannabe. IOTA comes in sixth and sitting at $1.08. IOTA came out of nowhere today. It was out of the top 10 volume coins. And here we are again in sixth place and up, wow, a whopping 31.56%. And IOTA continues to have a great month, up 168.39%. Yeah, it's getting common for coins to double in value in a month. And we're seeing this all over the place. The whole market is, wow, look at that. The whole market is looking very strong. EOS, the future, the iOS, continues to chug along, and also new on the top 10. It was down in the 12th or 13th yesterday. It gained 12.65% and sitting at $2.76. Some people say this is the most undervalued token in the market. It's not an official coin until it's actually released, and it still has a ways to go at like 192 days or something. I forget. Bitcoin Gold comes in number 8 in volume and sitting at $355 exactly, down 2.14% on the day. Still having a great month and up 183.43% on the month. Day does not look good at all. Looks a lot like Bitcoin Cash. Neo comes in 9th place and is up 0.5% on the day. Also new to the top 10. It was down into like 14th place yesterday and wasn't doing anything for a while. Having a pretty good month too, and up almost 41% for the month. Very volatile. Big ups, big downs. Good trade coin for you traders out there. Ripple comes in 10th, and finally, Ripple gets over 25 cents. Now sitting at 25.2 cents, which is the high for the day. Well, if you want to get real technical, it needs another. The high for the day was 25.28 cents, and today, right now, it's sitting at 25.23 cents. Wow, look at this. That just now happened. Alright, Ripple, keep chugging, man. Today's top crypto news. Bittrex cracks down on pump and dumps. That's right. Bittrex has always been against pump and dumps, and they have suspended accounts when they are absolutely positive that they know the people were involved in the pump and dump. The problem is they could never really keep up with it. It's happening every day now. But now they developed a system to absolutely find these people and get rid of them. It's given us all a very bad name, and I applaud Bittrex for making this move. The pumpers and dumpers are not going to like it. I wrote 2 articles on pump and dumps today. Latest one made $5.23. Woo boy. Deep inside the crypto sleaze, pump and dumps explained. And Bittrex cracks down on pump and dumps. And basically I explain exactly what pump and dumps are, that I'm against them, that we need to do a better job of self-regulating and getting these sleaze bags out of the industry. They're scamming people. They're using cryptocurrency because it's not regulated, and they can get away with doing it. And I recommend reading both of those articles and learning exactly how to avoid a pump and dump, what it is, how it's done. It's all explained step by step right there in those articles. Go check them out. That's not a solicitation for upvotes. I just want to help educate people, especially new people. Hang on a second, my cat wants to exit, so I'm going to have to let him out. I'll be right back. Come on, six-pack, let's get out of here. I'm free, buddy. Be careful out there. Be careful. We have 3 questions tonight. One from Edwin Sandler, one from Paul Jack Sparrow, and one from Rodney Weinstock. I got out at 9,400. Alright, that's quite apparent. He's talking about Bitcoin, and there hasn't been a major adjustment since. Should I wait, or should I take my losses and get back in now? Edwin Sandler. Edwin. Never sell Bitcoin. Ever, 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 and this is exactly why you should never sell it. Just ride out the swings, and you know it's going to bounce back. It has bounced back from every dip for the past 10 years, and it always bounces back higher than where the dip started. So just be patient, don't panic, and don't. And I know that doesn't help you now, and I hope, but I just want to bring that point home for everybody else who's listening and watching. Don't sell Bitcoin. But really, the only time you should do this is if you're having a major personal emergency in your life, like a family member is sick or something like that, or you're sick, or you're retiring and you just want to, you know, gather up your finances and go live happily ever after. What should you do? I don't know. You put yourself in a horrible predicament. I don't know. Let's go take a closer look here. Predicament. Whatever. There's not going to be a major adjustment anytime soon. It's probably going to adjust upward. But there will be at some point. Right now it's sitting at 96.53. You sold it what? What did he sell it? What was his thing? Let's go look. $94. That's not a huge loss, but I mean, I don't know where you bought in at originally. So I mean, you gambled. If you had bought in at like 4,000, 5,000, 3,000, or anywhere back there, and now you're starting all over again, buddy. And I'm not trying to chastise you or anything, but I really want to hit this point home to everybody. Don't sell. And this is exactly why you should never sell. Now you're going to be forced to get back in higher than where you sold, and you're losing money. And you're starting all over. This is going to be your first buy now. What would I do? I'd wait. Yeah, when Bitcoin shoots up to 13,000, it's going to adjust. I don't think it's going to adjust back down to 93 or below 94, but it might. And I highly doubt that. It's probably going to crash down to 10 or 95 or something close to it. So you'd be doing the same thing if you bought back in right now. So I don't know what I would do. And give it another day or two and see what happens. If it goes up to 99 or something like that. Yeah, see, I can't answer this question. This is one question that has me really stumped. Go ahead and buy back in right now. Take your losses. You're starting all over again like it's your first buy, but go ahead. Yes, and I'll pray for you and hope it goes way back up and never falls below 94 again. But I don't know. Paul Jack Sparrow, when are you going to make a trade video? These other guys don't make sense, and I know you will keep it simple. Yeah, keeping it simple is what I try to do because my focus is mostly on new people and helping them. And I know the lingo in this market. I remember when I was first thinking about getting in, I was so confused, man. It's like they're trying to outdo each other, and with their geek speak and using all these words that only they understand. And yeah, I know how horrible that can be. So I really make a conscious effort to try to keep it plain and simple. And when I use a word, if I have no other word to use, I'll define that word in simple terms. It was Einstein that said, if you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand it yourself. And I kind of live by that motto. And sometimes, I'm sorry, but I insult people's intelligence, and it sounds like I'm, talking down to them. But again, that's because there's a teacher inside me, and I'm always focused on the new people and the young people and the people who are confused and trying to help them. When am I going to do this? I don't know, Paul. I actually started doing it and started making an outline. There's so much to it, man. And it's not something you can just explain in 5 minutes. There's a whole hell of a lot to it. And again, going back to confusing people, I don't want to do that. I know this is important to a lot of people, and I will absolutely try, and I have been trying to get this together and do it right, and I will. Just give me some time, I will. I've seen your videos on Charlie Lee, and I know you're a big fan. Did you know he supports government regulation of cryptocurrency? Rodney Weinstock. Hi, Rodney. Yeah, I know that. It's the only thing I don't like about Charlie. Everything else I love. I think he's freaking brilliant. And for those that don't know, Charlie is the founder, developer, and manager, pretty much, of Litecoin. That's his baby. And yeah, I'm a big fan. I like him a lot. Yeah, and I don't like that. I think we can self-regulate. I really do. I think we all need to try a little bit harder to keep the sleaze out of the industry. Some of us can do a better job of paying our taxes. I think if we all do our part, we can self-regulate, and we won't need government regulation. And I'd really like to sit down with Charlie and have a conversation about this. I think it's a much better plan. So far, we have not done a good job of self-regulation. So I know, these crypto heads are the most brilliant people in the world. I know we can do better at this. And so I'm going to keep on pushing it. And if you go back and read those articles I wrote about pump and dumps, you'll see that my whole agenda is to get the crypto market to do a better job at self-regulation. Peace, everybody.